And all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. It does appear that they are lining up, Jim, in a 5-4-1 formation.
Conservatism would appear to be at play, Peter. However, we don't quite know what their motives are just yet. It could well be as it looks, but it might also be a way of deceiving the opposition into thinking that they're just going to sit back and then hope to produce an aggressive counter-attack or two. This system can accommodate that, and I certainly hope we're going to get something positive in response, and it's not going to be all defence.
There's the whistle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I've always been a fan of this fella, Kyle Walker, who's amongst the most established fullbacks in the game. Cited by so many top players as being a nightmare to face. It's very rare to see him beaten in a one-on-one situation. He just knows how to use his strength and pace to terrific effect.
I'm inclined to agree. And he's there to clear it. Moved on forwards. And here's Broja. Out towards the flank. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Fernandez. Clearly not happy with that. And here's Broja. Broja! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Played into the middle. He's cut it out. Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's João Pedro. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Pedro. Kyle Walker. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, that's neat. And it's Walker. Now here's the delivery. That was very necessary. Fernandez. João Pedro. Cucurella. Cross into the box. That was a brilliant interception. Florentino Luis. He's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Colwell. Caicedo. Chalobah. Kyle Walker. Here. Cullen. Hartman. That's very neat. Cullen. Florentino Luis. Muscular approach does pay off here. Pedro Neto. Colwell. Caicedo. Chalobah. And it's played forward. Palmer. Now he's off and running. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, it's played into the area.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really unconvincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Pass has been well intercepted. He's on it. Can he get away? João Pedro. Oh, shooting chance! That's a waste.
João Pedro probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Florentino Luis. Cullen. That's really well manoeuvred. James makes the interception. Correa. Fernandez. Fofana played over towards the opposite flank. James hurtling down that right flank. And here's Neto. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Played into space out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Goes back. And it's Caicedo. So much time and space here. Delivered with swing. Danger averted for now. Ball's being played in here nice and early.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that position, you know, and not become predictable. They've got to avoid that.
Correa. Fernandez. Kyle Walker. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Hartman. Now who's going to be first to this? Pedro Neto shifted upfield. Pedro Neto tries making a foray down the right. Pedro Neto on a strong run down the right. And they've got a throw. Defending, strong and determined. Crossed into the box. Florentino Luis. Cullen. Hartman. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Chalobah. Colwell, aim forwards. Now, what's he got in mind? That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Walker. Oh, nice touch. There are a few waiting for it. Goes for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Colwell. Oh, can he get onto this? Calmly anticipates. Florentino Luis. So we're still where we started right now. And here's Broja. Hartman. Caicedo. Caicedo, forwards and with intent. Florentino Luis. Walker with the cross, up he goes! Couldn't quite control it.
Broja really climbed high to get his head on that, and then disappointed. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And here's Broja. Pedro Neto. Fofana. Fernandes. And it's played forward. Tarma looking up to see who wants it. Can he get onto this? Cucurella is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Walker. Cullen. Florentino Luis. Cullen. Kyle Walker. Disappointed with that. Walker shifted upfield. Caicedo. James. Colwell. Fernandes. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a throw. Florentino Luis. It's run loose here. Can he deliver? Very nicely done. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Broja.
Broja really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
James. And it's James. Now it's Pedro Neto. So who's he picking out? He whips it across. And the keeper has it. Waddle. Hartman. Pedro Neto does really well to win the ball there. Caicedo. Always onto this. Pedro Neto showing good feet. Some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's well done, really robust. João Pedro. Lovely feet. And the cross comes in. Well read. And the danger is averted. Hartman. Pedro Neto, gently done. That's Caicedo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Florentino Luis. Kyle Walker. Florentino Luis. Hartman. Caicedo wins the duel this time. James. João Pedro. Now it's Pedro Neto. Such a pass he's played there. That's a half-decent try.
He looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next to him, maybe.
Cullen. Hartman. Florentino Luis. And here's Broja. Cullen plays it out wide. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. He's gone for a throw-in. James. Cucurella. So good run down the left-hand side. Palmer. Cucurella. Fofana. Palmer. Fernandez. Moved on forwards. And they'll play it for a throw. Good play on the right, he's driving forward. He's in plenty of space here. Chance to play it in. Shot it goal!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
James. Fernandez. Cucurella. Fernandez. Cucurella. Cucurella, gently done. That looks a foul. Yeah, the referee's given it. Walker is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Florentino Luis. Looking to hit the byline here. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. And it's Palmer. João Pedro. That's surely a foul. Free kick. There could be trouble here. And so now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. James. Cullen. Hartman. James. Pedro Neto. Colwell. Looks to the other side. Palmer. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Walker. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Walker hangs one in. Florentino Luis, and here's Broja. Broja head out towards the right wing. Time to deliver. Walker, lovely bit of skill. Florentino Luis, nice physical challenge. Chalobah, Colwell, Caicedo, James making good progress on the right-hand side. James is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
Into a good position. Plenty waiting in the middle. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. James did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Chalobah shifted upfield. And here's Broja. It's Walker. Looking for a decent ball in. Nice control. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Can he stop? Could be danger here. Now it's Florentino Luis. Got rid. Up for a throw. Cullen. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. James. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Fernandes. Palmer. Cucurella. Oh, sweet feet. Fernandes wins the duel this time. Florentino Luis. Cullen. Kyle Walker. And it's played forward. And it's Walker. Cullen. Hartman. Plenty waiting in the middle. Climbs up big! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
James, and it goes cross-field. Fofana. Colwell. Fernandes. Oh, good spread. Oh, red, nice interception. Kyle Walker. Walker. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Palmer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Caicedo forwards and with intent. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. It's a mighty effort! It's it again, but still no joy.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the balls could play in. They just need to make it count.
Fernandes. That's really well manoeuvred. Chalobah. Aim forwards. Cucurella is onto it in a flash. And it's Cucurella. A chance to play it in. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cross deflected behind for a corner. They've played it short. Aimed in towards the centre. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Cross it goes. Defending of the desperate variety. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Fernandes. Cucurella. And the finish! Deep into first half stoppage time. A Gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Cross in, looks like a good one.
I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cuts out the pass. Cullen. Hartman. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Proves too strong. João Pedro. Palmer. Fernandez. Caicedo. Cucurella. João Pedro. Waddle, Cullen, ball's gone out of play. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Cucurella. Fofana. Hartman. Lobbed in behind. Can he latch on to this? Fernandez. Cucurella. Palmer. Great defending, strong and determined. Kyle Walker. Cullen. Hartman goes on a charge down the left, and that's aimed into the middle.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone wrong, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Played out to the right. Pedro Neto, out to the right. Caicedo. And here's Neto. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
James. Caicedo. Cucurella. And here's Palmer. And it's Cucurella. That's tidy. Time to deliver. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Moved on forwards. Hartman. Goes for the header! Another fruitless header.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Fernandes tries to thread one through. Played into the middle. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Kyle Walker. Good progress, but he'll have to go it alone. And he has been fouled there. And that's going to be a booking. He's managed to get himself offside. Hartman. Cullen. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Defending, but that'll do. Fofana. Cucurella. And it's Palmer. Does really well to win the ball there. João Pedro. Fernandes. Spread out to the left. Cucurella. Palmer gets across him. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. João Pedro. Played out wide. Palmer. And he's there to clear it. That's good play. Fernandes, and here's Neto, and he'll shoot here! Fernandes, and he's gone backward here. Pedro Neto, and trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Pedro Neto. And it's Caicedo. Hit into the middle. Looking for a corner. And it's been taken short. Cross needs to be good. Waiting for it. No way through there. Caicedo looking for a runner. It's a great ball. Oh, what a climb! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Towards the other side. Hartman. Still just a single goal between the sides. In with the challenge. James. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Haven't had too much on it. Florentino Luis. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Can he deliver? Oh, it's come loose. So who's he picking out? Chalobah gets it away. Shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Palmer chasing after it. Beer. Breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Caicedo. Fernandez. Fernandez. João Pedro. Tries a measured ball. Hartman clears it away. James plays it short. Cleared without complication. James. Fernandez. Caicedo. Knocks it out wide. Pedro Neto. That is lovely. Fernandez. And it's Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Hartman wins the duel this time. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nicely intercepted. And it's played forward. Palmer. Chalobah. looking to counter. Looks to the other side, and he cuts out the supply. James. Caicedo. Colwell forwards and with intent. Waddle. Cullen. Florentino Luis. Palmer does really well there, strong defending. Great defending, strong and determined. The referee's awarded a free kick. Beer. Hartman succumbs to the pressure. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. James. It's a good run down the right. It's taken out, that'll be a foul. That's a booking, always wants it. Played out towards the right wing. Hartman. And he goes cross-field. Walker drives forward on the overlap. Colwell. Fernandez. Oh, good spread. Cullen. Hartman. Time to deliver. And he's heaved it away. Now then, the ball's come loose. Palmer. And it's Palmer. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Thinks one through. Well, that's well seen too. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Out to the left it goes. João Pedro. Over to the left. Fernandez. He's He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Palmer. Nice interception, well timed. Cullen. Hartman. Cullen. Florentino Luis. Palmer. Correa has created one goal already. And it's Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Half an hour gone in the second half. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. And half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Cullen.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Caicedo. Pedro Neto. James. Fernandez. That's really well manoeuvred. Now Joao Pedro. Now it's Palmer. Palmer right out to the left flank.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Florentino Luis. Hartman. Oh, such a clever touch. Cullen. Florentino Luis. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nice physical challenge. Florentino Luis. Kyle Walker. Cullen. And here's Broja.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Chalobah gently down. And it's Palmer. Correa. It's a throw-in.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. Himself in any goal. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
Cullen. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Chalobah. towards the end. Moved on forwards. Fernandez. Palmer. Cucurella. Oh, well measured. Maxwell Pedro. And he's there to get it away. And it is over the line. In by James.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. He can get that clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Colwell forwards and with intent. Worrell shifted upfield. Fernandez wins the duel this time. Now it's Pedro.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Caicedo. Caicedo. Colwell aim forwards. And it's Palmer. Caicedo. James. Can he deliver? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that is out of play. Got a throw in. Very much into the last knockings. Now who's going to be first to this?
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Muscular approach does pay off here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Fofana. Florentino Luis. Kyle Walker. They really do have to make something of this. One good cross, maybe the last chance.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Colwell. Caicedo. James. Pedro Neto. And it's Caicedo. Fernandez. Cucurella.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Played out wide.
Well, it's probably...
And a chance! Decent enough try.
Fernandez usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
And crossfield, changing the point of attack. Cullen. Out towards the flank. Hartman.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
The final seconds now. Fernandes. Cucurella. Palmer. Fofana. Fernandes. Cucurella. Palmer. Fernandes. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Palmer. And here's Palmer. And it's Fernandes. Does well to get it back. Broja. João Pedro. Caicedo. Played into space out wide. Palmer. Cucurella puts them all in. Brilliantly cut out. Hartman. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?